Hello and welcome to Battletech Advanced 2.01, brought to you by Commando Gaming Strategic Gaming and brought to you live on twitch.tv at Commando Gaming 1. Had to do a reset of OBS Studios to get my audio working correctly, but we're in now. So we're good. So let's pick up where we left off. As I said, we had to repair our wasp, but now we are in a good situation here. So let's find a mission that we can handle. Alright, let's do... training day. Okay, so this is a good mission because we can actually take the enemy's mechs with us. So let's take this training day mission. Our allies' mechs with us, not our enemies' mechs. That would be weird. So we're going to take our employer's mechs, which is good because we don't have enough mechs and vehicles of our own right now. So that will help us if we can get this going. So we can take a friendly wasp, panther, and urban mech. We're going to take our chimera with Mad Dog, and we're going to take our hover tank with our commander, along with the along with the friendly wasp, panther, and urban mech, we'll take a chimera and hover tank. This is actually the heaviest force we've been able to drop on this playthrough. Go figure. Hey Simmons, I have not seen the food porn yet because I just woke up this morning, so I will go check that out at my earliest opportunity. Hydrate. I will hydrate, Simmons. Thank you for that. Simmons, are you still looking for your video card? I hadn't heard an update on that to see if you had actually received or found a video card that you could put into your new computer. That's always a source of frustration. When you don't have you have a computer but you don't have a video card, I could assume that would be very frustrating. I want to encourage everyone to get involved in chat. And we also have a Funko Pop giveaway if you give us a follow. All right, let's jump into this mission. Okay, so we got an enemy lance. All right. Time to earn our money. Alright, that was Mad Dog. He's a new pilot that was added with 10.2. So since we're controlling the battlefield here and we have rookie pilots to train, let's be very smart about this. Alright, we got 2 enemies there. Let's send our wasp to do some flanking. This is actually a wasp that can actually do something because it has medium lasers and small lasers. Unlike my Wasp, which is pretty much useless. Let's team up the Irby with the Panther. And we'll send the Chimera that way as well. As you can see, look at the speed of the hover tank. The hover tank can just jet around the battlefield. So let's see what we have over here. Okay, so it looks like the enemy lance is split up 2 and 2. Hey Simmons, yeah, that last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier was awesome. I'm going to ask that nobody put any spoilers for Falcon and Winter Soldier into the chat until Monday, because we could talk about it on Monday, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But I thought that last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier was really awesome on many levels. I think it was a really satisfying ending to the series. Hopefully they're going to come back with Falcon and the Winter Soldier Season 2. I haven't heard anything about that yet. But they can't do it for WandaVision because Wanda, if they did it for WandaVision, it would have a whole bunch of spoilers for the movies that are coming up. But for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they don't have anything scheduled on the template for quite some time. So I think they could actually be successful. Oh, we got a decent shot at that Scorpion here with this Panther. So let's take that shot. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. 47% my butt. That wasn't even close. Alright, let's move our urban mech up. Keep in mind that these are our employers' pilots that are trainees. Oh, that's on target. That's a hit. Nice. Nice hit on that Scorpion. Alright, we got a mortar carrier. So we need to get those two vehicles that are labeled carriers off the field as quickly as possible. Because anything with carrier on it means it has a lot of firepower, but not a lot of armor. So those are great targets to get off the field quickly here. So we're gonna let's see. We're gonna hit this mortar turret, or this mortar carrier. Between the fact that it has a lot of ammo on it and the fact that it's a carrier with light armor, we can probably get that off the field pretty quickly. So let's actually be aggressive here with our hover tank. See how quickly these vehicles get across the field. It's very different than even with light fast mechs before. So it really changes the tactical options you have in this game. Ooh, I knew that laser carrier would go after our hover tank, but that's okay. Alright, let's push the Wasp in. And keep working on that light mortar carrier. Ooh, hard hits on our Wasp. We just put that Wasp together, and he just lost his one weapon. So that Wasp is only good for sensor locking now. Thank you, Wasp. Oh wait, that's not my Wasp, that's the employer's Wasp. But it still has probably 2 small lasers. Alright, let's keep working on these vehicles. Now our goal is to get our reputation up to 50 so we can actually hire a couple more pilots for our tanks, and then we can really have some true combined arms activity. Alright, come on. Let's get rid of this laser carrier. Doesn't have a lot of armor. Can we push through? Yes. Alright, there we go. Alright, what do we have now? Hover tank. Only downside of this mission is we're not getting any mech salvage, but if we could complete this mission and actually get enough reputation, probably one more mission after this, we'll be able to hire some more pilots, and we can have our vedette added. Oof. Alright, this wasp has to survive, and he's on borrowed time, so let's jump this wasp over here. He's pretty much useless now. Luckily, it's not ours. It's our employer's wasp. All right, let's keep working on that scorpion. Alright, let's do a precision strike here. See if we can finish off the scorpion. There we go. Alright, now there's only one enemy vehicle left. One more enemy vehicle. If only it was a mech. But no, it's a vehicle. Alright, so let's get our hover tank into a good position for some sniping. As you can see, the hover tank can go pretty much anywhere quickly. So that's one of the strengths of the hover tank here. Oh, nice quick kill here. Nice. Alright, nice, quick, successful mission. Hopefully that MRM-20 that was on the Scorpion will be in the salvage. We can also take vehicle parts, of course, with the new update. So we'll see what's worthwhile. So the important thing is our mercenary review board went up to 35. We need to get up to 50 so we can hire some more pilots for our vehicles. All right, so none of our mechs or vehicles got any damage. So light mortar carrier, I could take 2 parts of a light mortar carrier. But these MRM-20s are worth more than those carriers. So we're going to take those MRM-20s. And an Apollo, which is what's used for the MRM-20s. And we'll see what else we get. Okay, so we got the light mortar carrier parts. We got the large laser. MRM-20s. Rocket... Oh, we got a very nice haul for that quick mission. So I'm pretty happy about that. What's going on? Else is going on with you, Simmons? You never told me. Did you get the video card? I asked you earlier if you got a video card or not. Also, what else is going on in your world in Texas? Are people still angry about the big freeze and the lack of preparedness? That still is a touchy subject, I'm sure. All right, so that was a nice quick mission. Let's see if we got some XP for our pilots out of that. We should have. At least for Mad Dog here. Yep. We can increase his guts. Okay, so one of the things about vehicles is you can't actually combine similar vehicles. You have to put together exactly the same vehicle, I think. All right, so this is a letter of marquee battle in the frozen tundra. Let's maximize our salvage. All right, so we're going to take Mad Dog and our Chimera. We're going to take our to put everything on one plane if I can. So we have Sarge in the hover tank because that combination is working well, and he's the only pilot we have that can actually command a tank right now. And then we'll take our two pretty useless wasps. We'll take Raza 5, and we'll take Bear Claw. Hey, Skewed One, how's it going? We're continuing our exploration of version 10.02, or 10.01, with a tank start. So the challenge is they didn't give us enough pilots for all of our tanks. So we only have one tank that we can roll out, along with 3 mechs. But we're hoping to change that. Once we get our reputation above 50, then we can actually hire some pilots. Simmons. Simmons is the king of food and the king of do-it-yourself projects. So Simmons, I know you have to go to a board to approve all of your projects. So do you go to your board and get approved for a larger project, or each time that you do something on the house, you have to do an approval? I'm just curious about that. Knowing what I know about bureaucracy, it's probably every part. Glad you're doing well, Skewed One. I saw that edition of Invincible. I've got to watch it again. I don't want to put any spoilers in because it's still relatively current that we just released. They just released Invincible. And I'm not going to use our... But I'm just curious. It was a pretty amazing... Well, that's the thing. So I did the tank start, and I didn't want to go with the BTA crew because I wanted to be able to have you guys eventually name pilots. So if I take the BTA crew, I can't have viewers name pilots. So that's why I didn't do that. But the downside of that is I only started out with one tank pilot. All right, so we got a All right, so we're not going to shoot our MRM-20s, but now that we have a tag on this Chimera, see, so now that we have a tag on the field, we can really improve our accuracy. Ah, you're going to hydrate me to death, Simmons. Ooh, fire starter. I think I have some fire starter parts. And a Jenner. This is some good salvage here. Downside is this is some serious enemies now that I need to fight through. Especially since there's enemy reinforcements too. I'm not loving this situation. Oh, so you got a chaparral with a arrow 4? I'm assuming. That's pretty cool. Yes, that's true. At least I won't die from dehydration. You're right. Alright, so we're going to have to stay evasive because we've got multiple heavy enemies here. And I don't have a lot of firepower, so we're going to have to really make smart decisions here. Now that wasp should have a tag on it. I'm not sure why that wasp doesn't have a tag. Alright, let's go for the Jenner here. No luck. We're going to have to try to isolate one mech at a time to really have a good opportunity here. Because our firepower with these wasps is so limited. And we're going to have to keep the wasps evasive. Ooh, got a lot more hits there than I should have. We're really just going to have to try to concentrate fire on one enemy at a time here. I know these hit percentages are low, but we need to get an enemy off the field as quick as we can. Yeah, I hate wasps, but that's what I have to work with, so what are you going to do? And I have the wasps, both of my wasps are the version that only has an SRM-4, and there's no other hard points other than a missile hard point. So there's really nothing I could do with those wasps other than do some backstabbing with those SRM-4s. So that's my challenge. And as soon as one of my wasps takes some serious damage or gets knocked down, like that's it for a wasp. So they're just going to have to stay evasive and hopefully not get wrecked. Ooh. Have to keep all of our vehicles and mechs evasive. That's our only real chance of being successful on this mission. Let's hit that Jenner. Ooh, structural on the torso. I need salvage. I desperately need salvage. Tex. Ow, ow. Look how fragile that wasp is. It's not funny how fragile that wasp is. See, the wasp, the only thing the wasp is really good for is hitting the enemy in the rear. Alright, this wasp needs to jump out of there. Not a lot of good options here. Alright, at least if I do this, the wasp can do some damage, theoretically. Oh, nasty backstabber. Oh, don't go for the wasp. Darn it. Not good. There's just not much else I could do because I need to use these wasps to do something. Alright, come on. Let's finish off this Jenner, please. No. These wasps are so fragile. Alright, I desperately need to get that Jenner off the field here. Really no good answer here. That's probably the best of a bad answer. Alright, at least they stopped targeting the wasps. It probably won't last, though. Fire starter, what are you going after? Hang in there, wasp. Oh, you go the indirect route to getting tanks? Well, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I found out too late about some of the quirks with the tanks. Like, if I had found out that I was only going to get one tank commander, then I probably would have gone a different direction. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this Jenner. Come on, die, Jenner. There we go. Well, these aren't even the primary target. These are just the reinforcements, for crying out loud. Ouch. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Skewed One. Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't had a problem. Of course, I've mainly been using the hover tank, which shouldn't get stuck anywhere, right? Because of what it does. Wow, that shot went wide. Ow. Oh, these wasps are useless. They are literally useless. Now I've got another wasp to rebuild. Unless I lose it altogether. Oh my gosh. Alright, Bear Claw, you are out of here. Ooh, good chance to hit this fire starter. We got to make it count. Let's go for a leg. I want to try to take this thing apart. Hang in there, Wasp. Hang in there. What's our wasp going to do? Go after the hover tank? Okay, great plan. Go after the hover tank. Great idea. You know what? We're going to eject our wasp here. Because I don't want to completely rebuild 2 wasps. Alright, let's see if we can backslide this way. Trying to stay away from the main enemy force here. Right, there goes the fire starter. Infinite movement bug? No, what, Skewed One, what is the infinite movement bug? I have not heard of that. Is that a new bug that was reported for this? I have not heard of the infinite movement bug. I'm assuming it's where a vehicle can move infinitely. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to just try to finish off the last of these reinforcements. And see if we could get a good faith withdrawal here. Because I can't force... Well, I could see what that last enemy unit is, maybe. Oh, if you do a manual routing, it keeps recalculating. Well, that could be dangerous. I don't do a lot of the manual routing, to be honest with you. Only when I'm dealing with fire or something like that. See, it feels like that enemy main force is just too heavy for us to deal with, to be honest with you. That definitely sounds like a bug, a skewed one. Definitely sounds like a bug. Alright, let's go center torso on this wasp here. How come my wasp can't take damage like this? I mean, this wasp should have been destroyed quite a while ago. Alright, now the question is how big is the enemy force that we're fighting now? And can I maybe snipe it to death? That's what I need to figure out. So, alright. Tank. Let's try to scout out where the second enemy force is. We'll try to do the same thing with our Chimera here. Alright, enemy contact. What are we up against? Unknown mech. So the question is that the only mech? Or are there multiple mechs? And do I think I can handle whatever we're up against here? Alright, so what do we got? We're up. Well, we got a javelin. There's at least 3 more mechs. So if I could take these out one at a time, maybe we could finish this mission off. We'll see. An Irby, okay. An LRM Irby, alright. Trick is I don't want to take so much damage here that we end up repairing more than we get by finishing the mission. So, oh, so close on that shot there. And is there a 4th enemy mech or not? If there's 3 enemy mechs, and I can kind of game it so we fight one at a time, we might be able to fight through this. But I don't want my Chimera to take too much damage. So that's where things get a little tricky here. Alright, let's... The question is can we get a quick kill on one of these? Irby. As long as I keep the Chimera evasive, we might be okay here. Depends what other enemies we're up against here, so let's try to find out. Javelin. urban mech. Ah. Oh, javelin for melee. Okay. Not cool, javelin. Oh, did the javelin kill himself? He did. That was a charge. Ooh, it did a lot of stability damage to me. Alright, so we're going to have to take a round. A pause with our Chimera here. Embrace. Hover tank, I need you to work some magic here. The one good thing about the tanks is you don't have to use some of your movement to turn to face the enemy. That's one other thing that these tanks have going for it. Oh, yes, we needed a lucky hit on that Irby. Ooh, that Irby's got an AC. We're going to have to watch it. Okay, so both of the enemy mechs left are Irbies. Okay. Alright. Now this one Irby did just, yep, it just left its rear open for our Chimera. We're absolutely doing a precision strike here. Into the rear. That's a lot of firepower for an Irby to deal with from behind. Alright, and just like that, now we have the numerical advantage. So let's stay away from that AC-20. Alright, what are you going to do, Irby? Are you going to chase? No, he's going after the Chimera. Okay. Okay. Chimera, you need to stay evasive, and you need to hit this Irby hard. I don't even care about salvage on this Irby. Just need to hit it hard and put it down. Alright, we took out the AC-20. That's good. Or we took out the ammo for the AC-20. So that should finish off the AC-20 unless it had a round in the chamber. Yes, AC-20 is gone. So we can kind of pick this thing apart at our leisure now. He doesn't have any weapons left. I didn't think we'd be able to finish this mission off, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Given that we only have those weak wasps and a Chimera and a tank, I'm really amazed that we took out 6 enemy mechs with what we had to work with. I want to encourage everyone to get involved in chat. Whether it's you're a long-time viewer or a first-time viewer, say hello on a Sunday. Let us know what you're up to, what's going on with you. So we got to rebuild both of our wasps again. All right. But let's see. I got a fire starter part and a Jenner part. All right. Let's see if what else we get. So we have fire starter, javelin, Jenner, and 2 Irby parts. Yeah, you know, it's better than nothing, right? Yep, I know, Yang. We're going to need some repairs. Okay, let's see what the damage is. Oh, wait. First, I have to see what our reputation is up to now. Is it up to 50? No, we need one more mission so we can actually hire pilots for our vehicles. Alright, so... Alright, let's see what we can do about repairing these wasps and how long it'll take. Alright, this one just needs a head, so that's 2 days. Not too bad. Let's see, this one's going to need more. We lost our SRM-4 and our jump jets. Alright, so we have an SRM-4 to replace, and we have jump jets, I believe. Yes, we do. Okay. So 6 days. So that's 10 days we're not going to be able to run missions because we don't... I at least need the wasps to do something. Even if it's just sensor locking. Because I can't run a mission with just a mech and a vehicle. It will not go well. Alright, so we're going to have to wait for these wasps to be repaired. We're also going to have to pay our bills, which is a big chunk of our money right now. Not much we can do about that. Oh, in engineering, I should have them do... I should have something going. Let's see. I can't afford that. I can barely afford the training modules, so I'll do that. We desperately need some cash. Desperately need some cash. Alright. Okay, so we got to wait 5 more days for our last wasp. I would love to train... Morale decreased by 1. That's not what I needed. Didn't have a choice, though. I didn't have 100,000 to spend to train one pilot. Alright, so this is a big mission because if we complete this mission, we'll actually have the ability to hire a pilot so we can actually get some tanks into this mix here. And the tanks are going to be better than these wasps, let me tell you. Alright, so I need to find a mission that we can handle relatively easily. So we got a capture base, an escort, mopping up. Alright, mopping up is good. Partially damaged mechs doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, mopping up is the perfect mission for us right now. Alright, so we're going to take the same crew, except I need a new pilot for our for one of our light mechs. Let's go with Arclight. So Arclight can at least sensor lock for us. And here we go. If we can get through this mission, we'll actually have enough reputation to hire some pilots for our tanks. Again, we're doing a tank start, but they only gave me 1 pilot for the tanks, which is our commander. So I need to, if I can hire some pilots, then we can really get this tank start going. because then I can actually have sufficient tanks. So that's our goal with this mission, is avoid damage and be able to hire tank pilots, which will greatly increase our firepower and our ability to rotate vehicles and mechs, so we don't have to have long periods of time where we're repairing things. That's the theory. Alright, so where's the enemy units? They are... okay. The enemy kind of has the high ground here. So, let's see. In a perfect world, let's try to pull the enemy towards us versus trying to fight. I hope this is a enemy mech lance. Yeah, I mean, I think we're close, the skewed one. So if I can get to the point that I can hire pilots, then our abilities for this start are going to be drastically changed almost instantly. Because I have a 50-ton tank that I'm not using right now, and I think I have also 2 more 40-ton tanks. So if I could get the tanks into the mix, then I think we're going to be in a much better position. Alright, let's try to bait them into chasing one of the wasps. So we're going to send the wasps over to the flanks. Hollander. Okay, Hollander. Alright, we're going to have to stay evasive. Oh, it's an artillery Hollander. Oh, boy. Alright, that Hollander has to go. Last thing I need is an artillery piece just wrecking our mechs. Alright, we're going to have to stay very evasive here. We're going to have to stay incredibly evasive. Alright, we're going to be aggressive here. Push up on this Hollander. Because we need to take him out. He's got that thumper artillery, but he's not going to have that much armor. Oh, we got 2 enemy lances here. Can you give me a break? Can you give me a break, BTA? Okay. Now, the important thing to keep in mind is I just need a good faith withdrawal to have enough points for my reputation to hire some pilots. I wouldn't have moved my Chimera up if I had known there was 2 enemy lances. So we're going to have to get creative here. I feel like we need to push up on this. Hollander really eliminates our ability to be creative with our tactics. Need to see if we can push through on this Hollander. Alright, so we got a Hollander, an Archer. No. Okay, we're going to withdraw here. There's no way I can handle an Archer with what we have. You know what? I have to withdraw. I'm not happy about it, but think about it. Not only was I outgunned, but or outnumbered 8-4. Two of my mechs are pretty much useless, so there's no way I could handle that situation. Oh man, look, that killed our review board rating. Alright, so I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Is I'm gonna reload here because I was so close to getting going with the tank start here. I just couldn't. There's no way I could handle that enemy force. So I'm gonna do a quick reload so I don't lose all of that reputation, because I just lost 20 reputation, and I can't afford that in this situation. So that seems extremely harsh for me. So we're going to load the pre-mission mopping up. We'll select a mission other than mopping up and see if we can complete that mission and then get some vehicles. Because I can't afford, because I only have one tank pilot right now, and I have a whole bunch of tanks that are sitting around doing nothing. So we're going to have to tweak the rules a little bit. It's kind of a necessary evil. I don't like to do it, guys, but realistically, I didn't have a choice. So all I did was go back in time. I could do an extraction mission. I'm not going to do this mopping up. How about the capture base? I think I can handle a capture base against the Capellans, yeah. Alright, so let's pretend that last mission didn't happen. Oh, so you saw a weapons carrier, 9 SRM-6s, 1 ton of ammo, barely 2 rounds of sustained fire. Yeah, that's one of the problems with the carriers. In addition to really low armor, then the ammo can definitely be a problem. And with an SRM-6 launcher like that, it could easily be destroyed with one salvo. So you have a weapons carrier that's only good at short range, and it can be destroyed really quickly. So that just wouldn't make sense, a skewed one. It's not a good... It's a good unit for the enemy. Oh no. We had a crash. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to reload Battletech. Sorry about that, guys. The game crashed, so we'll just do a quick load here. You know, usually this mod is extremely stable, but whenever you have a situation where you have a new update of a mod, sometimes things can get a little little crazy. So you're probably going to be more likely to have some drops and crashes early on in a update of a mod. There's just no way around it. All right, let's try this again. Let's see. We'll do the contested will battle again. Again, we're only one successful mission away from hiring pilots, which means we can put more tanks on the field, which is kind of our challenge right now. All right, let's see if we can power through this mission. So where is Scout the Fortress, okay? Scout the Fortress. Scout the Fortress. That's right. Little Rock the Casbah reference. I think our vehicle... I think our tank is stuck. Rescued one. Hopefully not. Yep, our tank is stuck. Alright, so we're going to have to do a withdrawal. And we're going to have to drop again because our tank is stuck. Alright, it's fine. We're going to reload again. I'm not going to take a bad faith just because our tank was stuck. And our tank is our second most powerful unit, so we need that tank. All right, so let's do a load. Pre-mission. Okay, let's try. Third time's the charm here, guys. Again, we just need one successful mission to actually hire some pilots for our tanks. Hey, IMG. Yeah, IMG. We're close. We're doing our tank start. The challenge is that we only had one pilot that can actually control our tanks. So we had to get our reputation up to 50 so we can actually hire some vehicle commanders for our tanks. So we're one successful mission away from getting to being able to actually hire more pilots for our tanks. So that's what we're looking for. All right. All right, so we got a, right off the bat, we got some enemy vehicles. Which might not be horrible. It might actually be something my wasps can help with. All right, so we got a striker light tank. Let's have our wasps focus on this tank. Maybe between the two of them, they can handle one light tank. Maybe. All right, we got a 35-tonner. Oh, I hate these wasps. They're awful. They take one hit and they're almost toast, practically. All right, Chimera, I need you to push in and save our wasps from this dangerous striker light tank, apparently, who overpowers two wasps because wasps are awful. Alright, we got a vet with an ultra cannon, apparently. Because why not? Why wouldn't a vet have an ultra cannon on it? Alright, let's start working on that vet with our hover tank. Yep, that vet has an Ultra Cannon 5. All right, Wasp. All right, let's let's take a risk. Let's go for a kick. At least we'll take the evasion off of that tank. Can we do the same thing? No. All right, we'll do a jump. My wasps are pretty much useless most of the time here. Striker light tank. Yeah, gonna go after the rear of the wasp. Okay. Yep, 2 SRM4 wasps. That's what I'm starting with. What I wouldn't do for a locust right now. Oh, there's a locust. Ugh. Alright, we gotta get an enemy off the field here. Come on, Chimera. Really? No structural damage? Since when is a striker light tank made out of adamantium, for crying out loud? Yeah, I guess he is tanking like a boss. Still no structural damage. Are you serious? Alright. This wasp needs to keep his rear facing away from everything. Alright, finally got some structural on that striker. That's something. Ah, come on. Alright, come on, wasp. Do something useful. Yes, alright, finally. Finally the wasp does something useful. Oh, and Owens, huh? Ah, Owens goes for melee. Alright, Chimera. Let's make this locust pay for doing what it did to us. Alright, that's a good start. Oh, oh no. Alright, we just lost the hover tank. Oh, come on. Come on. IMG, I understand what you're saying, but I have to do something because these wasps are pretty much useless. Like, I have to do something with them. I don't know if you really appreciate how useless these wasps are. I mean, I know you do, but... I'm going to try this one again. I'm going to try this mission again, guys. It's just the fact that we lost one of our tanks is just very frustrating. I mean, this is a one skull mission. We should be able to handle it, but our wasps are just so useless that I'm really only using... Oh, and we crashed. Alright. Another bug. Not unexpected with a new update on this mod, so we'll just hang in there. See, that mission would have crashed anyways. That's what I'm telling myself. Alright, let's try again. Alright, fourth time's the charm. Right? We tried this 4 times. Yeah, what if we just drew the escort mission? Nah, I don't think the escort mission gives us any flexibility. I could try the mopping up mission again, with the logic being that maybe we don't get 2 heavy lances thrown at me. Let's give that a try. Eventually, we're going to find a mission. All I need to do is actually get my tanks on the field, and I think I'm going to be in a good place. We just got to get to that point. Alright, so we have the same map. Question is, are we going to have the same enemies? Let's see. Let's try flanking with the hover tank. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these useless wasps. Okay. Alright, hover tank. Let's try to figure out what we're up against here. Ooh, look at that evasion and speed. Alright, let's see if we can find out what we're up against. Okay. Phoenix Hawk. Question mark, question mark. Okay. Question mark. Alright. Already feel completely outnumbered and outgunned here. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see if the wasps can flank together. Chimera. Let's see. Let's be aggressive here. Right, we got a good chance to hit this Phoenix Hawk hard, so let's do that. Oh, a blackjack. Oh, great. Alright, so we got 2 mediums on the field. Plus a whole bunch of enemy vehicles. Not liking the odds here. Keep the hover tank as evasive as possible. Let's keep hitting that Phoenix Hawk if we can. What do we got here? A Scorpion. Scorpion with the AC5. Didn't even scratch the paint. What is going on? Great salvage, you mean? Come on, IMG. I've got a hover tank, a Chimera, and 2 Wasps. This is not just good salvage. This is some serious headaches. Alright, we're going to be aggressive here. Come on, Blackjack, don't go after the Chimera. Out. That could have been worse. Could have actually been a lot worse. Alright, looks like that's a mortar carrier in that valley. Not what I was hoping for there. Chimera, you need to get out of the fire here. Come on, do something. Oh, come on. That Phoenix Hawk should have taken more damage by now. Hover tank. I'd love to finish off this Phoenix Hawk, but we've got to take this black shot to the rear of the Blackjack. We have to do it. That's a no-brainer. Ow! Oh, come on. Really? You can't give me a break? Screw it. Oh, come on. These wasps are useless. Ouch. Alright, okay. Alright, Chimera, we desperately need to take an enemy out. And actually, this Blackjack is going to be our target. Oh, come on. No such thing as an easy out on this mission. IMG, are you going to be a backseat mech pilot? Only if you want to win. Come on, IMG. Come on, Scorpion, die. Thank you. There's some progress. There we go. There goes a Phoenix Hawk. That helps a lot. Alright, that gives us a lot more flexibility with two enemies off the field. Ever tank. Gonna have to stay evasive as heck. Keep hammering this blackjack in the rear. There we go, that helps. Alright, that blackjack's in a bad way now. Alright, so's our wasp here. Fortunately, we need the firepower to engage something. Let's go after that goblin. Full complement. Oh, and he caused the ejection. Oh, that was awesome. All right, 3 parts of a blackjack available. All right. Progress. All right, what's that mech that's coming? That's what I need to know. It's a 40-tonner. Okay. Ow. Hang in there, Chimera. Swordsman. Oh boy. That's some nasty firepower on that swordsman. Potentially. Come on, goblin, die. There we go. Alright, that helps. Out. Okay. Come on, break something. Ugh, for crying out loud. Let's see if I could save my wasps here. No. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Knew that was going to happen. That's okay, Arclight, because you can still kick. Come on. Die, Goblin. Die. This is ridiculous. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna risk overheating here. That goblin had to die. Was that a dead pilot? Are you sure? We don't know if that was a dead pilot, IMG. We'll see. Maybe just a severely injured pilot. That would be the best case scenario. A full salvo of 4 SRMs. Oh, geez. Yeah, we'll see what happens, IMG. We will see. Doing the best I can with what I have to work with here. Come on, we need a hit. Alright, good. Solid hit there. Why does a Hetzer suddenly feel like an Atlas? Come on. Ow. Not good. Out. Okay, come on. There we go. Max evasion and cover. And a shot to the enemy's rear. I'll take that. Nice, nice hit there on the swordsman. Come on, Hetzer, die already. Yes, all right. Nice. One good rear hit on this swordsman. We might be out of this mission. All 4 SRMs are go. Oh, these wasps are awful. Alright, let's see if we can finish off the swordsman and get out of this mission. Actually hire some tank pilots. Come on. Come on. Can a wasp get the last kill? No. Alright, Chimera, finish him off, please. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright, so yeah, we got to take the blackjack parts. Anything else would be insanity. See what else we get. So we got 2 blackjack parts, a Phoenix Hawk part, and some components. But more importantly, now we can hire pilots, so we can actually put the rest of our tanks into this battle, or into this campaign. They've just been sitting there cooling. The tanks have just been sitting there collecting dust. And with those points, we can actually hire some mech warriors now. Alright, Arclight has died. IMG was right. She died. Or he died, I should say. But you know what? Mech warriors are cheaper than pilots. So let's go to the hiring hall. See, now we could finally hire some vehicle pilots. Alright. So we can hire Defender here. Defender, or Dustraker here, can replace Arclight for the most part. So we'll take that. Now we have 2 vehicle pilots we can hire. Alright, so that means if we go to our barracks, now we actually have enough warriors that we can actually use all of our pilots. So that's big news. So we can actually start using our tanks. Dustraker will be very solid. Lyric is very solid. I don't know why anybody would take shielded stance. Bulwark is always the better choice. Alright. I think we need a precision master here for our commander. So we have somebody can start doing some headshots, increasing our chances of maximizing salvage. Alright, so now if I go to the mech bay, the exciting thing here is, yeah, we're going to have to do some repairs. Chimera will take 1 day. How bad is this wasp? This wasp might be a total loss. Yeah. Yeah, I can't afford to repair it, nor do I want to. So we're just going to scrap that wasp. But now if we go into our vehicles, now we can have our vet. Our vet now has a pilot. And we could take a harasser as well, two SRM-6s. So we actually could take 2 more. We could take an extra, so the Wasp is 20 tons, so I can take an extra 55 tons into the battle now. So that's a significant upgrade for us. So on that note, we're going to, IMG says, what's tank building look like? Are you talking about the ability to modify tanks? Because I can show you right now. Yep, so if I go to the vehicle and I try to modify the vehicle, vehicles can't be refitted. Vehicles can't be refitted. So that doesn't really help us very much. So on that note, we'll be back for more BattleTech Advanced Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So we'll continue this series. And now we actually can field 2 tanks, or actually 3 tanks and 2 mechs. So that's a significant upgrade for us. So I'm excited about that, and I will see you guys tomorrow.